Yeah, it's I don't know about a fresh start. It's pretty ripe, not ripe, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we're aged fruits at this point. Yeah, so our agenda for today, I'm gonna fix the daytime running lamps on this light. They haven't been working for a while. I got some yellow boards from Bay Optics, and so we're gonna put those in this car today. And then also, the goal for this car today is to get the GTS wing installed. Scored this is pretty cool. It's in really awesome shape. The uprights are super good quality. I guess it's straight out of Germany. It looks like it's BMW. I don't know, it's pretty cool. We're gonna put that on this F82 today. And then while you're doing this, I'll mount the wing, like properly.
Properly?
Properly?
Like a proper mechanic, huh?
Mechanic.
Huh? Almost died there.
Almost died. Over a wrap.
Piece of shit.
This is the part where the 3M skills come in. So it didn't take that long. What we did is we put this GTS wing on this beautiful F82, and if you can see, we have it seamed up perfectly in the corners here and on the outsides. And just through experience, I just learned that if you put these together and you set them down on here, and you drill your holes and you draw your lines and your guides based on that, then they're gonna be under tension inward. So what I did on this one was I actually put inward tension on it in the beginning, and then drilled my holes that way so that when I mounted the wing to the uprights, everything's still super nice and stiff, but it pulled it in just enough to close this gap right here and create that beautiful line. So overall, I'd say it's a really good success. This wing looks great. This is a beautiful car. It's a beautiful lady, you know?
Honestly, I think it looks really good with the contrast. We were actually thinking about wrapping this ruby stone as well, but going with the black trunk to complement the window and the carbon roof, I think it's the move, yeah. Alright, so we just did the first test drive. What do you guys think?
I like it. It feels pretty planned. I want to go to the canyons.
You get a lot less of the air tumbling in the back, which creates lift or promotes lift at least. So when you can sort of eliminate that, you actually feel like people think winging is just aesthetic, and maybe some of them are. Hers is a full-on GTS wing with full adjustability, like the BMW GTS uprights and everything, and so it's made to perform, and it does. So
It's performing.
yeah, it's performing.
Let's see. Holy
Remote control battery's dead too.
Alright, so what's next?
I'm gonna try to get these headlights situated. My daytime running lamps haven't been working for a while. I put in those, Chinese circuit boards, and I wired up the module, and everything worked really good until it started to rain, and then had some problems that we can talk about later. But basically what I'm gonna do, you see, where are those? So Ani cleaned these up for me. These were the heat sinks that I epoxied the old boards to, and now I got them cleared off. No epoxy, nice and flat, and we're gonna epoxy the yellow boards to these. I still gotta pull two more out. There's two more that are located behind the light that kind of face the wheel. So I'm gonna pull the wheels off, take the fender liner out, and be able to access it through the back. Then we can pull it out, and we're basically gonna repeat the same process we do to these, to those. And then once everything dries, we can throw it back in the car, hook it all up to the harness, and then we'll see if we broke it or not. Like, I wouldn't normally even do this. I would just let it sit for however long we need it to sit for, but I don't have time to let it sit for however long we need it to sit for. So. Should probably like move them outside so they can cool faster. Cool them down.
and hopefully that should work, yeah?
I hope. We spent the last few days busting in here, basically. We did the roll cage in the M3. I started the DRLs. I still have to finish the other half of the outsides, but the inners are done. We put the wing on Ani's car. We eliminated the wrap and stuff that was underneath it. And we went ahead and cleaned up where her trunk lip was. Now she's got a naked trunk with a nice, beautiful GTS wing on it. So basically, we're doing the inner light module today. I found the easiest way to do this is just put the car up to your level and just yank it out through the fender liner. And you don't have to pull the headlights out or take the bumper out or anything like that. We've already yanked all the old boards from the heat sinks. You can tell they're not really reusable. It's if you epoxy them in strong enough, they're done after one use. So we epoxied the new boards in. We're waiting for them to dry. We're gonna pop them in after that, and we'll see how we're looking.
Nice.
So another modification I guess we made to the install of this kit was the kit from Bay Optics comes with HY910 thermal glue, which after reading the name and all these fancy part numberies things, you'd imagine that it'd work really well. But it didn't. We tried it yesterday on the two inners and it just took forever to dry and just sucks. So I went with JB Weld because it dries fast and it holds strong. So that was the hack. Oh, you guys, and that wraps it up. That wasn't too hard. The hardest part about doing the headlight module was pretty much having the patience to let the epoxy dry before you reinstall the heat modules or the heat sinks. So overall, it's not too bad. I think it looks really good. What do you think?
Sheesh. At night, this looks even crazier. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
We get some shots in the dark.
We got seats on the way. We got some buckets. That's gonna be the next part of the project. But yeah, man, this is starting to come together real quick.
I'm really happy with how this is coming out, honestly. These LEDs are noticeably better quality than the RGB ones. The RGB ones varied in tone, and there was not much consistency in the color, and they went crazy in the rain. At least mine did. But these yellow ones are consistent all the way through, and they look really good. So, yeah.
That's a wrap.